Good morning, Root Circle Panthers. This is Mrs. Rivera, your librarian. Today's story is actually a nonfiction book. A nonfiction book means that it is true, and it is about water. The title of the book is Hey Water by Antoinette Portis. Water comes to life to a young girl when she discovers water in nature, in weather, in her home, and even inside her own body. And here goes. Hey, water, I know you. You're all around. Sprinkler, you spray up and down in the shower. In the hose, the garden hose to water your plants. And gurgle and stream. In the river and rush toward the sea. You cover most of the earth, salty, surging, and mysterious. Ocean. Ooh, I see something on this page. Possibly a whale. Sometimes you lie quiet and calm, like in a lake. We have a lake here near our city, Chicago, called Lake Michigan. In the pool, so we can splash and play and yell in you. Maybe jump off the diving board, or just laying on a raft or a mat, or doing cannonballs. That lifeguard is watching you to keep you safe. I stomp in you and scatter droplets everywhere in the puddle. In the morning, you wink at me from blades of grass, dew drop. Well, sometimes you slide down my cheek without a sound, a tear. Well, sometimes you roar and you pour rain. Water, even when you try to fool me, I know you. You blast and huff. You whistle and puff. Steam. Ooh, that's a tea kettle. That sounds really good, delicious right at this moment. You hide in the air and drift. Cloud. You drift in the air and hide. The world. Fog. Sometimes you freeze hard as a rock. Ice cube. I like ice cubes when I'm drinking something to make it nice and cold. Ooh, a rock that floats. What is that called? Yes, an iceberg. Or a rock we can skate on. A rink. Ooh, do you like ice skating? Sometimes you freeze soft as a feather. Snow. And fancier than lace. But water, I know it's you. Snowflakes. You're hiding in this funny guy, and you're hiding in me too. Oh, a snowman. Zoe. Water, you're part of every living thing. Bird, bug, puppy, plant, mushroom, fish. And when I'm thirsty, there you are, Nice cold glass of water. In the bathtub. Hey, water. Thank you. Now, today we talked about all the different types of water. Liquid. We know water as a liquid flowing from a faucet to fill a glass, rushing by in rivers on their way to the sea, and providing water for plants. But water is not just amazing because it's necessary for life on Earth. Water can take many forms beyond the liquid we drink every day. Clouds and fog don't look like liquids, but they are made of tiny droplets of water, so tiny they can float in the air. And when the drops clump together and get too heavy to float, they fall from clouds as rain. Then we have our solids. When water is cooled way down to 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius, it freezes into a solid. Solid water appears as tiny crystalline snowflakes, ice cubes, drinking in your glass, or icebergs the size of city blocks floating in the seas of Antarctica. Water in a solid state can even fall from the sky in the form of hail as big as tennis balls and dent the roofs of cars. And gas. When water is heated, it turns into a gas called water vapor. In this form, water is invisible. Water vapor is in the air all around us, but we can't see it. We think of steam as vapor, gas, but actually it's not. Steam is a mist made of tiny droplets of hot water suspended in the air. That's what we see shooting out of the spout of a tea kettle or hovering over a bowl of soup. Water turns into vapor at room temperature. Though this happens so slowly, we can't see it. This is how rain puddles on the sidewalk gradually disappear. The sun's warmth evaporates the liquid into gas. Now, this is the water cycle. Okay. Condensation. Cold air causes water vapor to turn back into liquid droplets. Precipitation. Water falls to the ground as a liquid or solid. Collection. Water runs downhill and collects in rivers and lakes, as well as seeps down into the ground. And evaporation. The sun's heat turns liquid into vapor that rises up into the air. Now, the most important thing what we can do is what's called conserving water. That means we want to make sure we're not wasting our water. We're lucky that in most places in our country, we can turn on a faucet and get clean water to drink. There are many homes in the world where this is not true. Some people need to walk miles every day to get the water they need to drink, wash, cook, and grow food. Though the same amount of water has been on the earth for millions of years, almost all the water on earth is in oceans. Seawater is salty, so we can't drink it or grow plants with it. Fresh water found in lakes, rivers, springs, or underground. The water we drink and use in daily life is only 3% of the water in the whole world. And 2% of that water is frozen in glaciers and the polar ice caps, so we can't use it. In many parts of the world, we are consuming or using our fresh water faster than it falls to earth as rain or snow, while a warming climate is drying up lakes and rivers around the world. We need to use our fresh water supply carefully, especially in times of drought, where there's not a lot of water that falls for very long periods of time. If we don't, then all living things won't have the water needed for survival. So I hope you enjoyed this story, and I will see you soon, hopefully. And everybody, please stay safe and well and enjoy your time with your friends, family through distance learning. And I will see you soon. Take care.